The Will You Grow Show goes live Sundays 9 to 10 a.m. Eastern. To receive notifications, click the subscribe button beneath this video or visit YouTube's Will You Grow channel to see more shows and videos. And now, here's Will You founder Angelique Medow with this week's Will You Grow Show.
Welcome to the Will You Grow Show. How are you? I'm Angelique, and I'm here to ignite your inner courage to release yourself from limitations. I'm the founder of Will You and WillYouGrow.com, an inspirational multimedia company that provides personal growth and joy through education, conversations, and adventures. I'm here in studio with our audio aficionado, Ben, and our video Santa, Neil.
Thank you.
They'll make this show happen while sharing their colorful commentary. This is the sixth of a series of shows about self-care, and we're going to discuss resistance. What is it? Whether we're experiencing it, and how to use it as a highly effective tool for self-care. So what is resistance? Well, we know this. Resistance is real. Oxford Dictionaries defines resistance as, quote, the refusal to accept or comply with something, the attempt to prevent something by action or argument. Resistance can be as simple as the feeling when we refuse to taste a new food, or refuse to consider a new idea, or refuse to do anything that feels like change even before we know anything about it. Or we can refuse the idea just because it's presented by someone we think we don't like. My experience of resistance has felt like a nearly instant pushback to an idea out of fear or control. It's a physical feeling of being threatened, attacked, maybe emotionally rigid, like my entire body is saying the word no from the inside out, but for no good reason. Rather, it's saying no for the sake of sameness, fear of the unknown, rejection, being wrong, etc. So here's my story of resistance, or one of them, I might say. Once upon a time, I resisted downtime that wasn't sleep. I avoided or ignored invitations to just chill. As soon as I anticipated an invitation, I felt my whole body tense up. I felt guilty for not being willing to go and guilty for turning people down. And I was repelled by both of my feelings. So I blocked them by protesting in one way or another. Have you ever heard of the line from the play in Hamlet by William Shakespeare, spoken by Queen Gertrude in response to the insincere overacting of a character in the play? Gentlemen, do you remember that line?
The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
Nice! You nailed it!
Your English literature teacher is proud of you right now.
And that lady was me, resisting and protesting my own downtime. The fact was that beneath my feelings of resistance, I wanted and needed more downtime. However, since I judged my downtime as bad, I worked and finished to-do lists instead and made more lists and worked on them instead of taking downtime. And I accomplished business success, which seemed to be a reward for all that hard work. However, as time marched on, my body broke down. My adrenals were shot, my stress hormones were out of balance, and I finally got the downtime that my body needed. That downtime came in the form of a severe illness. Through that experience of learning the hard way, by being bedridden, I realized that if I had taken cues from my resistance when I felt it, I could have learned what I needed and proactively taken better care of myself. So let's talk about taking cues from our own resistance. Resistance can be an easy personal red flag to let us know that a powerful emotion, lesson, and need are present. Rather than seeing resistance and refusing, running, judging, seeing it as impossible to overcome, or waiting until our body breaks down like I did, there is an easier way. Resistance is not something to be afraid of. It's part of life. A cloudy day, a sunny day, a hurricane, a bright, beautiful sunshine on a Bermuda beach. It's all part of life. Resistance can be a great way shower and a stepping stone to learning and taking better care of ourselves. So I'll share with you the path of least resistance. The easiest way to lessen resistance is to be willing. This means that we can be open to the possibility that there's an easier way. I helped myself to be open by acknowledging that what I had been doing wasn't working. I also let go of the tension in my body with breathing techniques, awareness of the tension, and saying internally and aloud what you're going to see at the bottom of the screen. I willingly release the need to hold tension in my body. Let's say this together. I willingly release the need to hold tension in my body. And I willingly allow myself to see new and better ways to live. I willingly allow myself to see new and better ways to live. And I am open to the idea of letting go of resistance. I am open to the idea of letting go of resistance. And that third one was key for me because I didn't really want to let the resistance go, but I wasn't asking myself to let it go. I was asking myself to be open to the idea of letting it go. So it's, again, a stepping stone. Now, if we can offer ourselves kindness, this provides a type of safety. So to grow and learn about ourself and life, we need to feel safe. One of the best ways to show ourselves that we are safe is to be kind to ourselves. For me, that means observing and listening respectfully and caring about what I think, feel, need, and want. And caring is unconditional without criticism. That's true caring with kindness. We can be open to showering ourselves with kindness and getting curious about the resistance. So why do we want to do that? Well, because kindness and curiosity lead to learning. When we're curious about something, we want to know more about it. By becoming curious about what we resist and simply asking ourselves one question, which I'll share next, and then listening to our inner answers with kindness, we can unlock our truth, our feelings, and our needs. So just a note, before asking this question, consider getting a journal out to write your own thoughts, feelings, needs, and discoveries. Journaling can help us see our words on paper and validate our truths and help us remember what we uncover. So here's the question. Whenever we encounter resistance within ourselves, we can stop, take a deep breath, say those 3 things we said earlier to get in touch with ourselves, and then ask ourselves this question. Why do I feel this way? And listen with kind curiosity for as long as it takes. You will find that this is an incredibly powerful tool to unlock your own truth, thoughts, feelings, and needs, and a whole lot more. So here are 10 steps to turn resistance into a tool. With all that said, I'd like to bring today's show to a close by sharing the 10 tips and a surprise. Starting today, we can begin implementing the following 10 steps to turn our inner resistance into a highly effective tool for our own self-care. Are you ready? And remember, you can get the written version of this and any of our shows by clicking on the description box and signing up for free weekly articles, which are notes on the shows. Here we go! The top 10 steps to turn resistance into a tool for self-care. Number 1. Don't judge ourselves or our resistance. That means no criticism, meanness, blame, shame, or condemning ourselves or our resistance as wrong or bad. Because as Oprah says, quote, if we knew better, we'd do better, unquote. Number 2, allow ourselves to experience what comes up, including resistance. By allowing resistance, it automatically lessens. Number 3, accept the resistance as part of our truth. By accepting it, that doesn't mean that it will never change. Acceptance means that we include it now as it is, and then it shifts because it will. Number 4, get kindly curious to learn. That means be gentle, easy, and interested in learning about ourselves. Number 5, ask, why do I feel resistant? And listen with kindness, openness, interest, and patience. We may want to journal to take notes. Number 6, ask, is there a deeper reason I feel resistance? Again, listen easily, curiously, patiently, and kindly. Number 7, ask, is there anything else? This may sound like a vague question, but sometimes we need to leave that open door to allow something that is unknown in the mystery of us to come forth, and this is a great way to do it. Whenever we think we've gotten to the very deepest level of the answer to our question, I always ask, is there anything else? Because like when being with a wise teacher, we don't know what we don't know, and if we don't ask, we may not ever learn. So, number 8, ask, what do I need? Then let the stillness of waiting for the answer be easy, like a pond without a ripple. Not searching, not thinking, not trying to find an answer. Simply allowing the answer to arise from the depths of the pond like a submerged bobber. Just wait, kindly, patiently, compassionately. Number 9, ask, is there a deeper need? And listen some more. Number 10, give ourselves what we need immediately. This is a bingo moment. This may seem like a struggle at first to give ourselves what we need, but it becomes exceedingly rewarding and fulfilling over time. And as a PS, when we fulfill our deepest needs, our unhealthy cravings lessen and eventually dissipate. When we do not fulfill our needs, we are prone to addictions. And not to worry, often those needs are very simple. They might be something like, I need to use the restroom. I need a glass of water. I need to take a 5-minute break. I need to go outside. I need to call my mom. I need to just something very simple. It's not overboard, but it's important for us to be able to give ourselves those needs when we need them, to know that somebody cares, and that somebody is us. There are many benefits of resistance. When we're kindly curious about our resistance, the inner learning can be deeply validating and healing. Although the idea of learning without resistance may seem easier, resistance is a fact of life, and we can learn to see our resistance as a tool. If we feel unworthy to free ourselves from resistance, we can remember and repeat our 3 affirmations from the last 6 weeks, and they were, we'll all say them together.
I
do matter.
I am worth
knowing. And I am important.
I am important.
Rather than fighting, Fleeing, stuffing, or drowning our resistance, we can create a safe inner place to know, care for, and learn from our resistance. By doing so, we neither look to others nor lean on them to care for us. This allows us to feel noticed, appreciated, respected, and cared about by ourselves. And by caring for ourselves, rather than looking to others to care for us, we can simply share with others, rather than needing something from them. So will you? I encourage you to be kindly curious and learn from your resistance. By doing so, you will always know that somebody cares. Let us know how applying today's concepts works for you, and we will enjoy hearing from you. And now for our surprise! We're inviting you to join us in Knoxville, Tennessee, any Sunday in April for the Will You Grow, Love, and Adventure Brunch series at Knoxville's boutique resort, Ancient Lore Village. Check out the event video after my send-off to get you all the delicious details. Book your tickets and come have fun with us in April. And now I send you off, always with love, from Angelique.
Join author and guest speaker Angelique Medow for Will You Grow, Love, and Adventure, an April brunch series at Knoxville's boutique resort, Ancient Lore Village. The bountiful Sunday brunch is $35 and begins at 1 o'clock. Feast on breakfast casserole, seasonal salad, fruit skewers, biscuits and gravy, pork loin, and pecan rolls outside and under cover by a grand fireplace, radiant column heaters, and a stunning view of the blue-hued Smoky Mountains. Then get cozy for Angelique's inspirational tips to harmonize your heart and mind for everyday feelings of love and inner peace. Next, take a guided tour of the magical village. For overnight accommodations, reserve one of the 9 immaculately designed village dwellings to reconnect with nature, yourself, and your loved ones as you explore the village's 56 acres, its archery and axe throwing range, stories around the flickering campfire, and the nearby Smoky Mountain National Park. Don't miss this beautiful opportunity any Sunday in April at 1 o'clock at Ancient Lore Village, just 15 minutes south of downtown Knoxville, Tennessee. Enjoy life with wonderful people and fulfill a fairy tale fantasy. There are only 30 tickets available each Sunday, so reserve your tickets now for the Will You Grow, Love, and Adventure Brunch series any Sunday in April at Knoxville's luxury venue. Click the description box below, then click the link titled Brunch Series in Tennessee. Join us at Ancient Lore Village any Sunday in April at 1 o'clock. You must have tickets to attend, so click the description box below. Then click the link titled Brunch Series to get your tickets, and we'll see you there. You can heal with words, ease anxiety, create peace, hope, and love within with these elegant new hardcover affirmations books, card decks, and journals by Angelique Medow, founder of Will You and WillYouGrow.com. Inside the Affirmations books and card decks, you'll find heartwarming photos alongside consciousness-raising words that generate feelings of comfort, happiness, and joy. With easy guided instructions and a new affirmation each week, you'll uplift your spirits and allow your mind rest for months and years to come. If you like to write, these 200-page Will You Grow journals come in 11 gorgeous silk matte finish hardcover styles, allowing ample space to pop the cork on your thoughts and feelings and pour them onto the page. Uplift and support your health, freedom, and joy today with the Affirmations books, card decks, and journals by Angelique Medow, knowing that your purchase supports you and charitable organizations for old growth trees, clean water, and scholarships. Get your Affirmations books, card decks, and journals now at WillYouGrow.com and Amazon.com. For more information about programs offered by Will You, mentoring with Angelique, and to watch video success stories from clients, explore WillYouGrow.com. If you or your company are interested in inspiring our mutual audience by sponsoring this or another of our programs, let's talk about it. Boost viewer confidence and trust in your company. Call 1-833-WILL-YOU, then press extension number 6. Make sure to click the subscribe button to get reminders before upcoming shows.